Good Shabbos, everyone. We start on page 142, welcoming everyone, including the angels. 142, Shalom Aleichem. Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Boachem leshalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Marchuni l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We turn back to page 120, and it's my honor to invite up Alyssa Nadler to light our Shabbat candles. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu להדליק נר של שבת.
For those who are able, we rise together for Kiddush 123.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzamanu b'shabbat kodsho be'ahava u'b'ratzon hinchilanu zikaron lema'asei v'reishit כי הוא יום תחילה למקראי קודש, זכר ליציאת מצרים. כי בנו בחרת ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים, בשבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת. לחיים.
We continue together at the bottom of page 127. We offer thanks, O God, for this Shabbat, which unites us in faith and hope, for Shabbat holiness, which inspires sacred living, for Shabbat memories glowing even in darkness, for Shabbat peace born of friendship and love. We offer thanks and blessing, O God. We turn to Psalm 95, 131.
לכו נרננה לאדוני, נריע לצור אישנו. לכו נרננה לאדוני, נריע לצור אישנו, נקדמה פניו בתודה, בזמירות נריע לו. כי אל גדול אדוני, ומלך גדול על כל אלוהים, אשר בידו מחקרי הארץ, מטורפות הרים לו. אשר לא הים והוא עשהו, מייבשת ידיו יצרו. כי הוא אלוהינו ואנחנו אמר איתו בצאן ידו. Please sing with me 138, Lecha Dodi.
לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. שמור וזכור בדיבורך תשמיענו, אל המיוחד אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשם ולתפארת ולתהילה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי היא מקור הברכה. מראש מקדם נסוכה, סוף מעשה במחשם בתחילה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי כי באורך קומי אורי שיר דברי כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה לכאן דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה לכאן דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה.
We rise together to greet the Sabbath bride.
בואי ושלום עטרת מעלה גם בשמחה ובצהלה תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי חלה לכאן דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה לכאן דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה.
The bottom of page 145. 145, Toby. I'd love to skip to 155, especially during the high holidays, but we're not there yet. Okay. Entrances to holiness are everywhere. The possibility of ascent is all the time, even at unlikely times and through unlikely places. There is no place on earth without the presence. We stay right here. 144, Chetzi Kaddish.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה בעלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומייכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל. בגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה יתברך. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשם. בריחו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירן מעלמה ואמרו Amen.
We rise together 146.
Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Yada-da-da-da, 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 yada-da-da-da. Barechu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Le'olam va'ed. Yada-da-da-da, yada-da-da-da, nay nay nay, yada 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 nay nay nay.
Please be seated at the top of page 149. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, for whom the evening flows. Your wisdom sets a way in which time and season glide. Your breath guides the sail of the stars. Creator of the tide of time and light, you guide the current of day into night. As heaven spans to infinity, you set its course for eternity. Praise you, Adonai, our God, for whom the evening flows. Baruch atah Adonai, Hamariv Aravim. On the next page.
Ahavat olam Beit Yisrael, Amcha ahavta, Torah u'mitzvot, chukim u'mishpatim, otanu limadta. Al kein Adonai Eloheinu, b'shochveinu uvkumeinu, nasiach mechukecha, v'nismach medivrei Toratecha, ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד, כי הם חיינו באורך ימינו, ובהם נהגה יומם ולילה. ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים, ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל. שמע ישראל, אדוני Eloheinu, Adonai, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod, Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam, Leolam Va'ed. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
Top of page 157. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot. that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land. The winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there's no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together. On the next page.
Mi kamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, mi kamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh. Nora tehilot osei pelem, Nora tehilot osei pele, Adonai melech leolam vaed. Malchutecha ra'u banecha, bokei hayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam, ze Elianu ve'amru, ze Elianu ve'amru, Adonai melech leolam vaed. Yai nai 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 nai. Yai nai 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 nai. Yai nai 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 nai. Yai nai 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 nai.
161. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Adonai, help us to walk with good companions, to live with hope in our hearts and eternity in our thoughts, that we might lie down in peace and rise up, waiting to do your will. Our Hashkivenu is right here, 160.
Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamideinu shomreinu lechaim. Spread the shelter of your peace over us. Guide us in wisdom, compassion, and trust. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamideinu shomreinu lechaim. Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred, sorrow, and pain. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamideinu shomreinu lechaim, lechaim, lechaim.
The middle, top of page 163. We are a people in whom the past endures, in whom the present is inconceivable without moments gone by. The Exodus lasted a moment enduring forever. What happened once upon a time happens all the time. Vishamru 162.
V'shameru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, la'asot et השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם לעולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת וינפש.
For those who are able, we rise together for Tefillah 166.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu ve'imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el hagadol hagibor ve'hanora, El Elyon, גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו מאהבה, מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן. ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי מתים אתה רב להושיע, מוריד הטל, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי מתים ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות מתים. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי המתים. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
Please be seated. We continue the top of page 173. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. And may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh Shabbat. We continue with our Ritzei on the next page.
Ritzei Adonai Eloheinu be'amcha Yisrael u'tefilatam be'ahava tekabel tehil ratzon tamid avodat Yisrael Yisrael amecha el karov lechol קורא פני עבדך וחוננו, שפוך רוחך עלינו. עינינו בשובך לציון ברחמים ברוך אתה אדוני המחזיר שכינתו לציון לציון לציון
179. Grant us peace, your most precious gift, O eternal source of peace, and give us the will to proclaim its message to all the peoples of the earth. Bless our country as a safeguard of peace, its advocate among the nations. May we contentment reign within our borders, health and happiness within our homes. Strengthen the bonds of friendship and fellowship among all the inhabitants of every land. Plant virtue in every soul, and may the love of your name hallow every home and every heart. Praise you, Eternal One, who blesses our people with peace.
Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki atahu melech handon lechol hashalom. Ki atahu melech handon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. וטוב בעיניך לברך את עמך ישראל בכל עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam.
We take a few moments for private prayer.
עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל מאמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל Israel ve'imeru amen. Ose shalom bimromav hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru amen. Ose shalom bimromav hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru amen.
At this moment in our service, we think of those especially who are in need of healing of body or spirit. Sandra Berman, Debbie Boggs, Gail Bowen, Kent Bricker, Rick Cosby, Gail Davis, Vicky Goldstein, Sophia, Barry Gordon, Shelley Hayes, Katie James, Arsen Kellehoff, David Kraselsky, Virgil Luger, Michal Mizerowitz, Ron Ostreicher, Lex Overseegen, Chad Robinson, Lee Rogoff, Leslie Rosenwasser, Gary Schiff, Alan Unger, Brenda Weinstein, and Sherry Zeitz. For those who are with us tonight, if you're thinking of a loved one or friend who's in need of healing of body or spirit and you wish to share a name out loud, we invite you to do so either by rising or as my eyes meet yours. Toby.
Esther Scheuer.
Sandy Bluefax. Johnny Leventhal, Ryan Roman Zabel.
For those names mentioned out loud and for those names still in our hearts, and Misha Berach, our prayer for healing, 371.
Mishem Berach Avoteinu Mekor HaBracha Le'imoteinu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and to let us say Amen. Mishem Berach Imoteinu Mekor HaBracha La'avoteinu. Bless those in need of healing, who with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
I learned a new terminology. Maycember. You ever heard of this expression before? It's a fake word. They combine May and December. Maycember. So what is Maycember? For the current generation that apparently cool, Maycember is when all the spring activities conclude, like in December. You ever heard it before? Okay. So graduation, from preschool to high school to college, so end of the year, halfway-ish. Final dance recitals. I'm guilty of this. We had a preschool graduation, big academic accomplishment, that next to finding the cure for polio. So say Jonas Salk has nothing on my twins. Okay. We went to the dance recital, sports competitions. I've never heard of such a thing. And then here we are. Memorial Day weekend. And everyone in the state of Alabama Well, I think in Jefferson County, they're done with school. It's probably because apparently there's a different degree in temperature between the end of May and early June. Let me know if there's a difference. Okay. We have great neighbors. They're going out of town. And they asked us if we can get their mail. They had a special thing being delivered. And I noticed that Memorial Day, people go away. So we have Maycember, which I explained. We have people who travel on Memorial Day, people who are excited for the long 4-day weekend. That's a big thing. Office closed early on Fridays and nothing open on Mondays. So we get into a fog. And then on top of that, what are you about to say? What? Oh, Shavuos. Yeah, it's Shavuos. We got a Jewish holiday. That's important in a bit, okay? But for the most part, it's hard when Shavuos falls on Memorial Day weekend, especially for any Jewish community in the diaspora. And then there's the last thing. This is the worst of the failure of American society. You start getting ads for, 40% off. And in today's world, Apple Pay on your phone, it could be the most dangerous button, second next to like the nuclear launch code button, okay? Got sales. So let's repeat. Maycember, the end of the year-ish. Graduation. Vacation. And shopping. Okay. I'm thinking of this, and here's where am I going? Where am I going with this? I asked a friend what he's doing on Monday here in Alabama. And he said to me what time we wanted to get together, and he said, I just got to do something in the morning. I said, what's that? Him and another buddy are going out to Elmwood Block 36 to plant American flags on those Jewish soldiers who served this country. And it was such like a reminder of what's at stake. On Monday of the 4-day weekend, with everything I just mentioned, 2 individuals who served this country, and I'm looking out in this room and I know who served, they're making sure that American flags are going on their headstones at Block 36. We do this twice a year. Once in November and Memorial Day. The one in November gets a little more attention, but we give teachers a week, and I love teachers. We give nurses a week. I love nurses. We give doctors a day. And veterans, complete aloofness. By the show of hands, who's been to Israel on Yom HaZikaron? Who's been to Israel on Yom HaZikaron? If you want to see what true remembrance of sacrifice to country is, it's being in Israel on Yom HaZikaron. During the day, there's a siren that remembers all that has served this country, Israel. Those soldiers, men and women in the police, whether you're Druze, Muslim, or Israeli, and those victims of terror, they are remembered. It is a true day of Yizkor, a true day of remembrance. And in the early 2000s, it took about 24 hours for every single name on the TV cryon to show those names that have passed away. I don't know what it is now, but I'm sure it's much longer than 24 hours. They remember. And so here we are at the period of, as Wendy said, of Shavuot, a time when we recall the 10 Commandments and we read the book of Ruth. But our Torah portion is somewhat specific. And the reading tomorrow comes from Parshat Re'eh, which is in Deuteronomy. We're not there yet. But there's a particular verse that talks about the Shemitah year, allowing the land to go free the 7 years. And this shook me in a spiritual way. Vahi yirbeh mimecha haderech. If the road will be too long for you, so that you cannot carry it. And I thought to this verse, and this is about the harvest and things that you're taking with on your way to Jerusalem. In San Diego, our synagogue there did remarkable veterans work. Once a year, we fortified Balboa Park for the weekend. We brought a bevy of homeless veterans, thousands, clothes, dental care, medical care, helping with records, helping them find jobs. It was a remarkable mitzvah. I went to Camp Pendleton to meet with families. I understand that our military today is volunteer only. But there's something truly wrong with American society. That in the third week of May, we focus on high school graduations and college graduations and recitals. We focus on sales and when we get away for 4 days that we're going off to the lake. A couple years ago, I made a promise to this congregation that I wouldn't use data to convey certain points, but a simple Google search can tell you the amount of current veterans who are suffering from PTSD and the amount of current veterans who are killing themselves because of the road being too long and something that they cannot carry yet. If I had a magical button to change American society, and it's something I truly regret in life, but I firmly believe that every 18-year-old should serve this country in some capacity. Whether it's for our military or for the Peace Corps, it's the great equalizer. Rich or poor, you go in and you're one cohesive unit. We have more kids who are on cell phones. We have more kids who don't know how to be resilient. We have college graduates who need to take classes on how to talk to someone on the phone. From ordering a pizza to making a doctor's appointment because they don't know how to have face-to-face interaction with another human being. The first week of June, one of the most remarkable things happened was D-Day. And of those who never really studied the true history of D-Day, I know we have Saving Private Ryan and Band of Brothers, but those films did not do it justice of how horrible that day was for so many American and British troops, and our beach got it the worst. We used to be proud. We used to be thankful. And I look around this room and I know who served and whose fathers have served. So for me, the greatest sacrifice in this country isn't graduation. It isn't going on vacation. It's those men and women who protect us every single day. And on top of that, in the fog of Maycember, we currently have a massive fleet and Marines in the Persian Gulf. At a moment's notice, the war could start up just like that. And this is when America can't be red, it can't be blue. It's unification. I hope you all have a wonderful Memorial Day, but at the same time, do what we're supposed to do and remember. Shabbat Shalom. We rise together, Elenu 586.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, מגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
On this Shabbat, we recall those who passed away in these Shloshim: Barbara Hirsch, Charlie Jaffe, and Tyler Strassner. And on this Shabbat, we recall the yahrzeits of those who passed away in years past: Bernard Axel, Eleanor Bozeman Bennett, Frederick Bergman, Elsie Cohen Bernheim, Harold Bowman Black Sr., Helen Brook, Edith K. Buxbaum, Jose Camarillo, Mary Cohn, Phoebe Cotton, Florence Toro Eisner, Alvin Filer Sr., Irving Gandler, Rose Katz Gottlieb, Ann Mitnick Greenspoon, Barbary Heister, Annaria Howard, Fedora Krentzman, Annie Cronenberg, Gay Goldstein Lewis, Bertram Moses Marks, Felix Mendel, Mildred Overback, Abraham Papier, Meyer Randman, Irene Rich, Julius Rittenbaum, Max Harry Rubin, Sarah Rosenthal, Pete Roth, Sandra Russell, Minnie Solomon, Linda Schwartz, Martha Shapiro, Stanley Solomon, and Ronnie Taylor. May all their memories forever be a blessing. If it is your tradition to rise for a Mortar's Kaddish, we invite you to do so as we turn to page 598.
Yikadal v'kadash shemei rabbah, be'alma divra chirutei v'amlich malchutei, b'chayechon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, ba'gala u'v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shemei rabbah mevarach le'alam u'lalmei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekusha brichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, damiran v'yalma v'yimru, amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'yimru, amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'yimru, amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, me'imeru, amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz v'te'avon. Good Shabbos.